welcome back to our channel, and in today's video we will be testing out the laminating floor tiles from B&M. Laminating floor tiles, I think that's what it's called.
Over there, please.
Sorry, my employee is just interrupting me. What was that? Sorry.
Change.
Excuse. Hey! Respect. I pay your salary, okay? I'll be back. We are currently removing the carpet that was here. My employee is taking it out. Remember what I told you is downstairs on the right, okay? Understood?
I'll fire you.
So the vinyl that we will be using for this bedroom, as you can see, this is how the floor is. We've removed everything from it. Is this one. It's upside down. It is. So it's this one, 7-pack, £12 from B&M. And make sure you keep your receipt so you can get the return if you use too many. And it is the grey wood effect. So essentially, my employee is calling me because he needs my help. So essentially, it has adhesive at the back where you just stick it on. But you do, before you start, you have to clean the floor, remove all staples. If there are any uneven nails that go up that you can feel, you need to kind of push them down, because otherwise you're going to have issues with it being even. There was like this plastic thing underneath our carpet, underneath our carpet, but we removed that as well because that's what the YouTube video showed, the one that we watched, the one I watched anyways. So let's get started. How many packs did we buy? We bought 13 packs for this room here. So let's see how it goes. Let's unboxing what for? It's because, you know, yeah. No.
Unboxing therapy.
It's not that satisfying. So can you see? It's sticky. It's sticking. So he's already put one in, my employee. He's already put one in. It is important that you have these little gaps so it goes in, so it looks a bit more slick. My employee here kind of missed the spot around here, but it still went in. My employee is about to put it in without actually making space.
My employer is doing some work.
So usually these gaps are a bit closed and it can't be closed. So this is not the tool to use. However, I can't be bothered to waste any more money on this. So
because the employee doesn't like wasting money.
I hope you're speaking about yourself. So I'm just trying to make some space so that the tiles can go in. Just like that. And yeah, let's do. So once you apply it, it is worth you putting some pressure so the adhesive can stay on. A bit noisy, no? So yeah. So this is what we have so far. And that is 2 boxes already. And we'll still got this to go. My heart's hurting.
We're gonna have to buy more from the blades. Okay.
Hopefully we don't have to buy any more. But we shall see. The only thing I will say, if your floor is not very even, you will find yourself with stuff like this. Can you see that? We are trying to put some pressure on it to keep it down, but it's not always 100%. You know what I mean? So it's just because our floor is just not fully even. But yeah, so we're gonna carry on doing our stuff. He really finds it satisfying. We're gonna carry on doing our stuff and get this floor back up, and I'll come back once we have maybe nearly finished or finished. And yeah, I think the only thing that I can say before I come back is these gap things, right? Like, for you to make them in other areas, if you don't have like the proper tools, you can just try and scrape it until you make some gaps. Or I saw some people using a chainsaw and then they do it like that. We are going with the scraping option because if I didn't say it before, we are on a budget. It's not that we can't spend more, I just don't want to spend more. So we'll be back. Let me do some work. And we are back 5-7 days after. I don't remember, when did we do this floor? Last week, Saturday, so it's been more than that. So it's been like 8 days, I believe. So we are back. Can I just say, I think the floor looks amazeballs. I think it looks really, really nice. I think it's a great alternative for wood. If you want that wood look, but you don't have the money for the wood, I would just advise getting the vinyl. Okay, we bought our one from B&M because that's where we found it. You may be able to find it in other stores, but I can't speak for any other stores and the quality and how easy it is to use. I'm assuming it's practically the same, but yeah. But anyways, I think it's amazing. I think it came out great. We've used it on a multifunctional room, let's say, where we do projects and we store things. So I think it's amazing. The only tools that I would suggest you will need is like a pen knife or scissors. Like I said in the video, that if you don't have those little gaps on the floor, that's fine, but I just think it looks much nicer once the tiles go in. It looks a bit more slick. Also, as mentioned, if your floor is not even, then you may see a rise of the vinyl. However, with those places that I think I only showed you one place, but we had multiple places as we were applying, and we're like, yo, this room is very uneven. The more pressure you put, so as the days go past, you walk on it, you step on it, you drag things across it, it just goes down completely. So I think I can only find one place that the vinyl's still a bit up. That's because we don't normally step much on that area. But I think if you put something with a bit of pressure, it should be perfectly fine, no issues whatsoever. And as I mentioned, we have built stuff here, we've dragged things across this floor, and no issues whatsoever. No issues whatsoever. The adhesive is great. We've had no issues with how it sticks. Once again, it's just the uneven parts of the floor that may have had a bit of resistance or fighting back, but it's down. And the tools you don't need like professional tools for that. You just maybe need some accuracy for like the little corners of your room, where you just need a bit of vinyl. You need to cut it, maybe measure it. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't measure. It came to a point that, because it took us like 4 hours to do this, maybe because we were already like exhausted from all the painting and everything else that we did in this room, so we were a bit slow. 4 hours to do it, but that's also because we want it as accurate as possible. So we were really taking our time cutting the pieces to fit the little corners that were left over. And yeah, I think the product is amazing. I think it's worth buying. I believe it's a cheaper alternative for wood, if that's what you're looking for. And I would definitely recommend it. Would I put it in other rooms? Definitely. So much so they even have for the toilet. They have like little beautiful tiles for the toilet, so I would advise checking it out. So I hope this video helped you save some money, especially during this season of debt. I hope it helps you minimize your expenses, especially if you have family members coming over and you have maybe a room that's looking a bit ruggedy. This is a great alternative in my personal and humble opinion. Yeah, so give it a like, don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe, and stay tuned because we will have other videos reviewing places, hotels, traveling, how you can get a cheaper travel tickets and all this type of stuff, but also things for the house. So everything saving money, that is us. Okay, so hopefully it helps, and until next time, bye.
No!